All too often, when I think about God and Christianity, I think about rules. All the things I'm supposed to do and not supposed to do. Many Christians make obedience to God look pretty legalistic and honestly, pretty boring. Which is strange, because if God made every good thing in the universe, shouldn't we be excited about living? Where did we get the idea that God only cares about rules? Or the idea that obedience to God means being miserable? Sure, there's a whole list of attractive, even apparently natural things Christians aren't supposed to do. And it's common knowledge that Christians are supposed to pray, read their Bibles, give, serve, be humble, be kind. It sounds like a lot of work. But maybe we're looking at this all wrong. Think about gardening. A good gardener knows what will help his plants grow. He knows how much sun and moisture each kind of plant needs. He knows the composition of soil necessary for a plant to grow best. He knows when to prune, fertilize, and mulch, how to stake plants for stability, shield them from high winds and from extreme heat and cold. Some of it doesn't feel at all comfortable for the plant, but in the end, it helps the plant flourish. Try to look at God's rules this way. They are intended to help us grow strong, beautiful, and fruitful. When we're living in obedience to God, we are following His good design and getting a glimpse into His heart for creation. Sin may feel harmless in the moment, but it leads to destruction and rot, to fractured relationships, to fear and callousness. When God calls something sin, we know that that thing will restrict our ability to thrive and be close to Him. And God's commands to give and forgive, to love and serve, may feel like pointless, sweaty work. But He knows, even if we can't see it yet, that we are growing stronger, more beautiful, and more fruitful. Jesus said that He came so that we would live life abundantly. The Bible and history give us countless examples of what happens when we stubbornly go our own way, and quite a few examples of God's blessing when we choose to live in His design. In fact, it's only when we surrender to God's work and will for our lives that we find freedom. So when God says we should or shouldn't do something in the Bible, it's not to hold us back or be a killjoy, quite the opposite. Psalm 84:11 says, "No good thing does He withhold from those who walk uprightly." God knows that following His design will give us the greatest freedom and joy imaginable, both in this life and eternity. That's a God I can trust. That's a God I want to follow.